forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Woo! Those images coming out of that area.
Yep, shows you just how powerful Mother Nature can be.
Yeah, muddy mess with that atmospheric river to the north of us, our ridge of high pressure blocking that, but we did get a little bit of moisture today. In southeastern Utah, though, it's all about the wind. This live look from Blanding shows Utah State University, and the trees won't stop moving. You also notice hazy conditions. There's some blowing dust as the area is under a high wind warning with 60-mile-per-hour gusts possible for the next couple hours. It's not just Blanding, it includes Moab and a portion of the Uinta Basin, so Vernal. And we also have wind advisories for the swell down towards Lake Powell and a portion of the Uinta Basin. So that brings 50-mile-per-hour gusts. So whipping winds on the eastern side of the state and a portion of southern Utah today. But overall, it's that drastic temperature drop that has us all talking. We got through that extreme heat. It was back-to-back triple-digit days in the south. We had our first triple-digit day in Salt Lake City. And then, well, that cold front came through. It changed things up. We're tracking wet weather and the potential of those storms out there, which we are seeing echoes of moisture on the radar. Whipping winds want to continue adding to that fire danger, but don't blink because high pressure comes back, dries us out. Wants to warm us back up. I'll tell you when. Temperatures right now in the 50s and 60s. Really pleasant, but yesterday we hit 102 in Salt Lake and broke the record. Now we're sitting at 68. Yeah, more than a 30-degree temp drop there. 92 in Moab. We do have some 90s down there near Lake Powell and in St. George where the winds are blowing. We're transporting that warmer air from the west and southwest, and that adds to the temperature, but still backing off significantly from what we saw over the weekend. You can kind of make out where that cold front is. It's draped now through central Utah. Really opens the door for that cooler air to come flooding in. 32 degrees cooler than where we were at this time yesterday in Salt Lake. 36 in Wendover. Just gives you an idea that that front that came through, very organized, powerful, cooled us off quickly. Poof, we changed seasons overnight. Hail there in Woodland Hills. Thank you to Peggy, where they picked up 2/10 of measurable moisture, and we love that. We actually did get measurable moisture in other portions of northern Utah. That includes Cache Valley, where they got more than half an inch in Wellsville. Wanship, backside of the Wasatch, 3/10. Oh, we'll take that. Airport getting measurable moisture, which is nice, almost close to 2/10. Vernon out in Tooele County getting 0.15. Ogden getting over a 10th. We will take anything we can get. And this morning it started with that persistent band of moisture you see on the satellite radar. The front moving through the state blossomed with some of those showers out there, gusty winds associated, and then it became a little spottier as we made it into the afternoon. We do have isolated thunderstorms out there. We're watching what happens as these make it towards the lake. West Desert has been active. The swath of moisture over I-80 and near Wendover has been building for the last several hours. Utah County, eastern Utah, Vernal and Duchesne staying active. It's not just the northern half of the state. Yeah, in central and portions of south central Utah over the mountains, we're seeing activity that includes over towards Richfield, Loa, and then we've got a system over I-70 heading towards Green River, so a heads up there. Some of these thunderstorms are putting down gusty winds. That adds to fire danger. We do have a red flag warning in effect for the next couple of hours. Eastern Utah, southern Utah, southwest desert. Dry conditions, fire danger wants to stay. Low pressure exits the area. Our cold front will head south and move out of there. Below average temperatures for tomorrow, drier conditions, and the breeze will hold on in the south, just not quite as windy. Elevated fire risk for southeastern Utah, so it stays. Heads up there. Tonight, isolated storms holding on, staying active by 8 p.m. By the time we hit ABC4 News at 10, quieting down. Below average for our Tuesday, so another cooler day. Enjoy it while we have it. Slight chance of moisture up there near Cache Valley. Hit Wednesday. Warming trend is like, hello. High pressure's like, harr, I'm back. Are you ready for it? Because we heat up quickly. 60s and 70s for tomorrow. 84 in Moab, 91 in St. George. Washington County gets back to 106 by Thursday. Yeah, that's the warm up I'm talking about. We start to cool down though as we head into the weekend, as we get a push of some moisture, not just in the north, but southern and eastern Utah. Could be the first hint of a monsoon. Yes, we have another triple-digit day. We could see it on Friday. So a heads up, 70s for the next two, and then bam, here comes that heat yet again. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
Bam.